How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
All right, we got a 100% chance he's going to throw to
the power of Autzen Stadium on full
sneak.
display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down.
Who's in there?
From the gun, wants to pass.
You
Now
got
he's
five,
going to
brother?
glide away from pressure. Finds his big tight end. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the
Bro,
defense
this sorry-ass offense ain't going to
no
let, bro.
pickup at all on that play.
Bro, outside runners to
Man, it's
death.
nice to have a guy
Come
that
on,
is
man,
just
we know what's
better
coming,
than your
bro.
guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it.
Come on, man, that shit ain't working against us, bro.
To the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got him.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
What you gonna do, my boy?
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
He should. He should. He's going for it.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And the Nittany Lions come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good hand.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
What you want to do? Want to be baller?
The gift
I
to
want
the
to keep
tailback.
that.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Come on, break one tackle.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. He wants to change this route. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He'll try to pop the draw. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
It's a fake. Okay.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage
all right,
team.
y'all. Outside runs, that's all he's doing.
Put it in play.
Don't let him go outside. Simple.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort.
Get outside.
And instead of having to move the ball down,
you know what's coming, bro. You need to change the game plan.
Right.
One lucky ass run.
Take those deep shots, make those big plays.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On the move, he fires. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So after that incompletion, 4th down,
to the crib.
Serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. This game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Don't let him get straight up.
Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the
Trying to
country
celebrate.
points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
You got to do some outside runs, or you going to throw the ball a little bit? What's the plan?
Penn State sends
Well, Jody, what's the plan? What you about to do?
Now we'll
Outside
get a chance
run?
to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Again, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success
Jody,
with.
what's the plan?
Running
What's the play?
it, throwing it.
Outside
It's
run?
okay to repeat plays, down 14.
Feeling like outside run.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good positions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game. You saw
outside run, huh?
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Here's the give off the left side.
We know the plays, brother.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Hit that, my boy.
Incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We tight end. What's going on? Okay.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive.
Why'd you cut back?
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quickly to the tight end.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lanning. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Still running at the 35.
Get off me. Get off me, little dude.
Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Run the ball still. Okay.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos,
don't let him get outside. That's all he's doing is going to the outside.
Time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
Rushes on him. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Let's it fly.
Let's go, sorry ass nigga.
Pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Steps away. He's going to run it.
Come on, y'all go get him, bro.
Picks up a few and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on fourth down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Catch the ball!
Wide hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Defense might bring the house here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash.
Thank you. Shanked it.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Couldn't find find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Quarterback may change this route. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Okay.
Makes the catch. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, giving 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Dances away to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Got to give us the ball back. We'll take it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete.
Slam.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot ton of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate.
Stop running the ball, bro. It's over.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Using his feet to buy time. Got the first down himself. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it left.
Okay.
It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean,
Breaks into the open. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Ducks want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a fourth down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, going to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there.
Bad play call.
Down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Past the 45. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I don't
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. He's got him. Turning it on. Oh, the quick spin move. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's on target and complete. Headed to the end zone. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4.
I gotta wrap up and stop giving this nigga some weak shit.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week.
That's the fucking ball.
Lions grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. Oh, he got loose. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Flips it out to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get them to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Might be changing the route. It's a draw. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw.
Bro, that's the first time I did it. What do you mean?
I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy
Let's
throw.
make a mic work now.
Let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep
You
the chains
gotta
moving.
hit that one time.
All down, but they'll move the
See if it
sticks
works.
as he picks up the first down.
Really impressed with the
Test
running
it out
back.
real
His
quick.
stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium.
Good move. Get the block.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well.
Man, that was ugly. I can't believe I got that far.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And
Hey, what's the game? The game today?
The uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Nigga Derek said he gonna play with the Ducks next year.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming...
This is a block. Get your ass outside.
Just what they
Hey, you ain't going to be in a Big Ten championship, brother.
Rolling there out to the 35.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine.
Them niggas, them two linemen going to win a motherfucking award. Two deep tackles.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Tried to smack
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays, and it can't just rely on the
Somebody
dink
get
and
a
dunk.
pick
It's
before we
going
get
to
out
have
of
to
here,
find
man.
itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today, but moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some
70
explosive
was
plays on
stupid.
this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Give me one.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going 4 verticals, trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I have right now, Jesse,
Are
is
you kidding me?
I can't give up the big plays. I want to make them earn it. The clock is my friend. Getting the lead, having the lead in the fourth quarter. Nice execution by this defense, and this one ain't over, but it's looking more like it.
The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. With jet sweep pass. Plows through the defense. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
Okay, in the game? What the fuck?